Come with me to color and talk about Harriet Tubman. Don't mind my voice or sniffling as I'm currently getting over a cold. But let's get into the real story of Harriet Tubman's work on the Underground Railroad, based only on fact-checked historical research. Tubman is often surrounded by myth, but her true story is even more powerful. We'll walk through what she actually did, the risks she faced, and how she became one of the most effective conductors on the Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman was born around 1822 on Maryland's Eastern Shore. She grew up enslaved, survived physical violence, and never forgot the pain of seeing family members sold away. In 1849, at around 27 years old, Harriet escaped slavery by traveling north through a network of anti-slavery safe houses. She reached freedom in Pennsylvania, but instead of staying safe, she made the extraordinary decision to go back south and rescue others. Once free, Tubman did not settle. She committed herself to helping enslaved people escape using the Underground Railroad, a secret network of routes, safe houses, and allies. But most of all, it relied on extraordinary people willing to take enormous risks. According to the National Park Service, Tubman made about 13 separate trips back into slaveholding Maryland. These were dangerous missions. Capture meant severe punishment or death. Slave catchers were active and rewards were posted for her arrest, yet she continued to return. Older biographies exaggerated her numbers, sometimes saying she freed 300 people, but modern historians explain that the reliable number is around 70 people that she personally guided to freedom. On top of the 70 she directly guided, Tubman gave instructions and advice to many others who escaped independently, using the routes she knew. She once proudly said she never lost a passenger. And this claim is supported by historians, saying no escapees she guided were ever caught. What made Tubman so effective? She knew Maryland's Eastern Shore extremely well. She used rivers, marshes, and backwoods paths to avoid patrols. She traveled at night. Darkness protected her group, and she often used the North Star to navigate. She used trusted safe houses. Allies, black and white, sheltered escapees despite major legal risks. She carried tools and protection. Several sources note that Tubman sometimes carried a firearm for self-defense and to prevent anyone from turning back and endangering the group. She even adapted after the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850. After this law made the North more dangerous, Tubman changed her routes and led escapees all the way to Canada. Tubman's missions required careful planning, courage, trust, and community support, but she was the driving force. One of Tubman's strongest motivations was family. She rescued her brothers, her parents, several nieces and nephews, friends, and neighbors from her home community. These weren't random rescues, they were deeply personal missions that required returning again and again into the same areas where she had been enslaved. This made her efforts even more dangerous because slave catchers in Maryland knew exactly who she was and where she came from. By the start of the Civil War, still well before 1877, Tubman had already become one of the most successful conductors in the history of the Underground Railroad. Her work provided freedom to dozens of enslaved people, challenged slaveholders by providing escape was possible, helping expand and strengthen Underground Railroad networks, made her a symbol of resistance and liberation. Everything she did was illegal, dangerous, and often done alone, yet she succeeded every time she guided others. Harriet Tubman's Underground Railroad work is not a legend, it's documented history. With about 13 rescue missions and around 70 confirmed people freed, she remains one of the most courageous leaders of self-liberation in American history. Her story is a reminder that freedom is rarely given, it is fought for. Thank you for listening.